everyone, welcome back to the show. We're going to talk about one of our favorite things, food.
Yes, and specifically to die for lunch spots. And who could we have on to talk about to die for things but the one and only Erin Ireland, who tweeted me a picture of the biggest garlic bulb I've ever seen in my life.
Is that what you had for dinner last night?
It was more of a snack. I think it's the easiest appetizer. You basically throw your elephant garlic into the oven, roast it for an hour, lather it on some crostinis, add some goat cheese.
That sucker put the elephant in garlic. I mean, it was the size of your iPhone.
An apple, yeah.
Well, yeah, I put my iPhone down there to compare it for you. But it was bigger than a softball.
Yeah.
It was big, yeah.
So when you bake garlic, do you need to put it in one of those special little Dutch ovens?
Oh, yes, there you go. Perfect, Fiona. You also take it out of a Dutch oven later.
No, but they have those little clay pot ones.
Just tinfoil. Just wrap it in tinfoil, stab it with garlic, drizzle some olive oil on it, and the cloves are so big that it really reduces the amount of work. You know, so regular garlic, small cloves, it's just so tedious. You have to, peel it and chop them all. Easy peasy.
Okay, we are going to talk about to die for lunch spots. And first of all, Dale McKay, of course, he's got Ensemble, and he's opened Ensemble Tapped. Now, I keep on hearing great things. What do you think?
Okay, so I walked in there, I looked at the menu, and you see all the regular suspects. You've got calamari, chicken wings, all your kind of sports bar kind of food. But when it arrives at your table, you realize that it really is a couple notches above. So this is the Top Chef gourmet spin on your regular pub food. And I'm going to say that I think it is the best pub food in town.
Really?
Very nice.
Yes.
You know, it's funny because the knock on him, or one of the judges specifically, always used to tease him about, his sort of pub food philosophy and ideas.
His food being too precious.
Yeah, well, too precious, and even when he was doing pub food, that it was too precious, but he seems to have nailed it with this. I mean,
you know what? I think he really loves it, and his favorite fast food item is a McDonald's McChicken sandwich. So he has recreated it.
And that's the picture we saw.
This is the picture we have. So this is his chicken burger. So he's got the breaded chicken breast, but he breads it in panko. He's got the shredded lettuce, but the similarities end there. It's upscale. He's added really crispy bacon, a really smoky paprika mayo, and a crushed avocado, Terra Bread's focaccia bread. So he's really upped
delicious.
It is incredible.
I am so hungry right now.
Nice.
One of my favorite things is just a good burger, and there's a new spot that I've read about called Max's Burgers.
Okay, Max's Burgers, very highly anticipated. I walked in there yesterday when they opened, and I felt like I was walking onto the set of Diners, Drive-Ins, and Dives. I swear to God, I'm calling this now.
They built it for him, yeah.
They built it for him. You check out the menu, the website. I'm calling this now. Guy Fieri, when he comes back in town, they will feature Max's Deli.
Is that a picture? What is that?
What is that? That looks amazing.
This is the bacon marmalade.
Bacon marmalade?
Oh.
Yeah, and you have the option of adding this onto your burger, but this came on the burger that I had yesterday. It was the British Columbian. But you can really add tons of crazy stuff. I added an egg. You can add onion rings. They have a $55 burger that is for four people.
For four
but
people.
It's something out of Epic Mealtime. I didn't see it, but I mean, it's just wild and crazy.
50,000 calories.
I think we need to have one next time.
Yeah,
and now we want to talk about a place I haven't heard of. It's called Che Baba Cantina.
Che Baba Cantina. They just opened on Kingsway. They're neighboring Les Faux Bourgeois. They're actually adjoining a yoga studio. So you might expect smoothies and salads.
This doesn't look like a smoothie or well, there's salad.
Well, it's predominantly Southern French cuisine, and this is a duck confit brunch tartine. So they offer a lot of these tartines on the menu. It's basically an open-faced sandwich, but you have the option of choosing a gluten-free polenta, which I highly recommend.
Nice.
It's indescribable. It's really fluffy, really moist, but just beautiful plating and really cozy spot, really chill, like cushions, chill music. So
nice.
Yeah, I recommend
that is a big part of everything, isn't it? I mean, it's not just the food. I mean, obviously the food features, but ambiance has got to have a vibe to it that sort of satisfies as well.
You got to want to go there.
Let's go to Italy.
Notturno Paninoteca.
Okay, so this is a fairly new spot in Gastown. It's a bit of a hidden gem. I don't think that people have really discovered it yet.
But they
often,
heard of it.
Yeah, they've been open for a little while. I'd say a couple of months, but they offer 7 really fantastic paninos, and they get their bread from La Grata. This here is the calabrese. It is a slew of spicy meats with some pickled eggplant. So it's more kind of modern Italian. You're not going to find, your simple, meat and cheese. They really spice it up a little, and pretty soon they're going to be opening in the evenings as well. So they're going to have some wine and drinks, so really kind of authentic Italian style.
Nice, love it.
And the Oakwood Bistro.
Okay, so unfortunately they're not open for lunch. I wish they were, but they do an amazing brunch, and this is an amazing room.
Mike Mike just had some sort of orgasm.
Right? I just had a. Is that on the lunch or
This is their short rib, and it is just fall apart tender. Incredible. Like it's just beautiful too. So this is $10.
And this also appeals to me as well.
Okay, so I think Eggs Benedict might be the most popular brunch item in Vancouver.
I think so, yeah.
I know
because it's got everything.
It's got everything.
This looks a little weird. Ahi tuna with hollandaise and eggs involved. I'm confused.
Okay, so it's really sweet and savory. So instead of using an English muffin, they use cornbread. So it's kind of sweeter cornbread.
Nice.
So with the poached eggs on top, the hollandaise is really lemony, so it's almost light.
Right.
It worked.
So it goes really well with the tuna,
it.
that nice lemony, the citrus with the.
Now, last year we had the folks on from the Hot Chocolate Festival, and you think there's not many ways that you can do hot chocolate, but yes, there are.
There are. It's incredible how wild and crazy all the vendors have gone. So yeah, this is the second annual Hot Chocolate Festival from City Food Mag, and there are about 15 vendors participating. Great vendors like Thierry, Thomas Haas, Belle Cafe. The closest one to you guys is Bella Gelateria, right over here at Cordova
just on the corner, yeah.
And so James has come up with several hot chocolate flavors, and you can add a scoop of gelato into the hot
Still my beating heart. My two favorite things, gelato and espresso together at last.
There it is. That's a honey nougat Torrentino gelato in my white hot chocolate.
Wow.
And you get a piece of to die for banana bread with it.
You do?
We've teamed up. Yeah, we've teamed up for the Hot Chocolate Festival.
Now that's a good time to talk about Save on Meats. What is happening with it? Because I was lucky enough to try your bacon banana bread. Mike's really jealous over the holidays. And
I have to admit, I feel a bit snubbed in this whole thing. It feels like
your favorite things.
It feels very chick-centric.
Bacon and banana bread.
I know.
Delicious.
Thank you.
So what's going on with Save on Meats?
Okay, so we've teamed up and we're doing the bacon banana bread together. So it's going to be
banana bread.
It's going to be launching pretty soon, but we're very excited about it. And yeah, I thought it was an acquired taste at the beginning. I mean, obviously it's savory, but I'm really glad to hear you liked it.
I would put bacon on anything.
Yeah, I'm really glad.
I'm kind of a guy that way.
I'm really glad to hear she liked it as well, Erin.
Mike, she's
That's
on the
good news that she liked it.
Michael, I'm on the breadboard. I'm one of the official tasters of To Die For banana bread.
I'm starting to understand how Regis felt all those years.
Okay.
Ireland, give me your bread.
We want to talk about Dine Out Vancouver.
Okay, Dine Out Vancouver, I think this is such a great opportunity for people to go to restaurants that they wouldn't normally go to. So I really recommend going to the higher price points. This is a strip loin with a caramel soy sauce from Market. I'm in love with Market.
Yeah.
I really, and you and I both went there in Mexico recently.
Yeah, one of the best eating experiences I've had in the world, bar none, was Market at Palmilla in Cabo San Lucas, and it was just like off the charts good.
I think when we hear about Market in New York, or we're hearing about his restaurants all over the world, we forget we have one right here.
I know.
Yeah,
you know what?
incredible.
It's really true. I go in there. It's always busy, but it's not a lineup out the door. I would expect lineup out the door because Jean-Georges understands To Die For, as does Karen and Wayne. So yeah, this is just off the charts.
Okay,
delicious.
steak tartare. Where can you get this at Dine Out?
This is from Bistro Pastis. This is a little French bistro on 4th.
On 4th, yeah.
Yeah, they've really kind of been known as one of the best French bistros in town. So again, someplace you might not normally go to.
Well, and we live in a city where fusion is sort of the buzzword, and it's really fun to go to places where they do the authentic, you know, the real, honest to goodness.
Well, Erin, thank you so much, and you better get some bacon banana bread his way before he kills me. You can go to Erin's website to find out more information.
These eyes right now are To Die For eyes.
And when we return.